Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA here for you today on Thursday, March 21st, 2024. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, totals, predictions here for you today. We got 5 picks that make great value bets for this Thursday NBA slate. As always, we'd just like to thank you guys all for your continued support here on the channel. If you guys are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. As always, appreciate all of your guys' support here at the channel. You guys absolutely rock. Let's get after it today, guys. Make sure you guys follow us over on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at StraightFirePicks for more picks content, research, stuff like that, recaps. Great way to keep up with us there. Also, be sure to check out our community Discord page as well. Link down below in the comment section description for that. Great way to keep up with us there as well. I'm in that Discord, and you feel free to chat with me in there. It's absolutely free to join and stuff like that, so be sure to check that out. And also, drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, guys, now it's time for a shout-out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So, as always, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP today, there's a join button down below. We will also have a link in the comment section and description for that. Cost is just $3.99 per month to get access to our picks and our plays early, about an hour or two in advance of the video. And it's also just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Like I said, it's just a cost of about a coffee per month, $3.99. So be sure to check that out. All right, guys, enough on that. Let's do a recap from yesterday. Didn't have any comment cappers from the chat yesterday that I saw. As far as the results, we ended up going 2-2, plus 1.84 units. We are now plus 5.39 units over our last 2 days of NBA betting. Love to see it, guys. That's exactly what we want. Like it or hate it, the strategy that we are implementing so far is working out for us, which is a big reason why I switched it up, because we were definitely in a funk for a while, and we've mixed it up a little bit here, and we've been able to produce some pretty solid winning days, which is what we're hoping to do. So I know some of you guys may not like it. Bear in mind, you're more than welcome to take the one-to-one versions of the bets that I put out. We are mixing things up a little bit today, so we're going to have a few more straight plays. We're still going to have our value plays in there as well, though. But, you know, basically the promise was last night, once again, we hit a plus 300 play, and it covered us on a lot of our other plays, and we ended up cashing the Bucks spread there. Fortunately, they were able to get a backdoor cover, and that gave us a nice winning day. So, yeah, guys, I get it. It's not for everybody, but for me, I love value and I like making money. You know, some people got on me yesterday about it. I guess those people don't like making money. I don't know. You know, for me, we hit, you know, one out of our three big plus value plays, and that's all you need to do. That's why I like doing that. So we got Josh Giddey, 6+ assists. That was plus 300 odds of value. That ended up cashing, and really pretty sweat-free. Ended up getting that in the third quarter. We missed on Isaac Okoro, 3+ threes. He came out honestly gunning in the first quarter. He attempted 3 threes in the first 5 minutes, hit 1, and that was it for the game. He didn't attempt any threes after that. I don't know exactly what was going on with that, but what can you do? We did cash the Bucks on the spread, plus 8.5. Now, what was a little dirty is right after we put the video out, they ruled Giannis out pretty shortly after that. But it didn't matter. Bucks ended up covering, just losing by 3, so they kept that game close, which is what we were hoping for. But we're going to get back after it today, guys. Couple solid days in the NBA, but we're not done. Let's get our 3rd straight winning day in the NBA, guys. We got 5 picks today. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get after it here today. Let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we're going with the New York Knicks, plus 9.5 spread here versus the Denver Nuggets, minus 110 odds on Caesars. First of all, 9.5 points. Really? 9.5 points? Once again, guys, I think this is just too many points here. For a Knicks team that's played really well on the road lately. Knicks are 10-3 straight up on the road in the last 13 road games, covering plus 9.5 in 12 of those 13 games. So they've honestly been terrific lately on the road. They're 18-13-2 on the road against the spread. Nuggets here 16-16-1 at home against the spread. So the Nuggets are nothing particularly special at home. Like I said, they're a mid-spread cover team at home, which is nothing special. We've seen the Knicks win the last 3 meetings between these two teams, including the one in Denver, last one in Denver, 106-103. Do I think the Knicks are going to win this game? Probably not. Do I think they keep it relatively close? Yeah, I think it'll be a close game. The Knicks have played really well lately. Brunson's played great. Josh Hart has played great. I know Anunoby's out, but really, with the elevated play of Josh Hart, Bogdanovich is going to be out there. You got DiVincenzo. You got enough bodies here to keep this game close. The Knicks have been pretty solid. They're first in defensive rating over the last 10 games. Nuggets 8th in defensive rating last 10 games. Yeah, the Nuggets here 4th, Knicks 25th in offensive rating last 10 games. So the Knicks offensively haven't been the greatest, but like I said, defensively, I think we keep this game close, keep it low scoring, and be able to cover this 9.5. So love it there, guys. For our number 1 pick, we're going with the New York Knicks plus 9.5 spread here versus the Denver Nuggets minus 110 odds on Caesars. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with the over 222.5 points in the Nets-Bucks game. Minus 110 odds on FanDuel. So this is a weird one for us because we've actually played a lot of unders in Bucks games. But honestly, in this particular spot, I like this over, guys. We've seen the over hit in 2 out of 2 meetings this season with logs at 254 and 266. That's a lot of points. I think, once again, I don't think we're going to see that many points, but I think we could definitely see in the 230s in this one. Especially, I do like the matchup as far as offensively for the Nets. Nets, as we know, like to shoot the 3 with Bridges, Cam Thomas, Schroeder now. The Nets have attempted the 9th most threes in the NBA this year, so they'll definitely shoot the 3. And the Bucks are allowing the 2nd most threes over the last 10 games, which is where, like I said, the Nets like to live. They like to shoot the 3. And with Claxton being out as well, you should see just more of that. More 3-point shooting here from the Brooklyn Nets. Defensively, both these teams are not the greatest of late. Bucks 27th, Nets 18th in defensive rating over the last 10 games. Bucks 14th, Nets 23rd in pace over the last 10 games, which is terrible for us. Bucks 7th, Nets 22nd in offensive rating last 10 games. So offensively, definitely the Bucks are the big advantage. They could definitely take advantage of the Nets here on the offensive side. I think the Nets can, knock down some threes, keep this game relatively close. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to come out shooting the 3, and I think they will definitely look to do that. Bucks for the season allowing the 2nd most threes, or rather over the last 10 games, which was what we were just talking about. But I think once again here, guys, I like the matchup as far as that goes. If the Bucks be a little bit weak on the perimeter, the rotations could be a little bit slower tonight, coming off a back-to-back. The only thing I worry a little bit about, and I just throw this in there as a little bit of a worry, is the back-to-back for the Bucks shooting. As far as, their long-range shooting, I'd be a little concerned about that sometimes. Just because of the tired legs, they could work both ways, offensively and defensively. But I think that'll come out in the wash. That'll work itself out one way or another. Both these teams right now are just not good enough defensively to keep the scoring down, I think, in this one. So, love it there, guys. For our number 2 pick, we got the over 222.5 points in the Nets-Bucks game, minus 110 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 3, we got Paolo Banchero under 5.5 assists here for the Orlando Magic, plus 100 odds on DraftKings. So, guys, this is a really tough matchup here for Banchero. Pelicans, fewest assists allowed to power forwards over the last 7 games, 5th fewest for the season, and 6th fewest over the last 15 games. Like seeing that. He's under in 2 for his last 2 versus the Pelicans to this line, so we like seeing that. He's under 6 of his last 10 overall, 5 of his last 10 at home. So I like seeing that. He's 39 out of 67 for the year to the under, 58%. So he's hit the under more than not this year. Pelicans allowing the 9th fewest assists over the last 10 games and a 3rd in defensive rating over the last 10 games. Guys, I was honestly really tempted to take the game under in this one, under 208.5 points. So that means if I was wanting to take that, that means we're not thinking there's going to be a lot of easy buckets here, right? So I think that's the big thing I'm looking at with Banchero here. I've always kind of monitored his assist line. I usually actually like taking his assist line for the over on the road and his under at home. A lot of times it ends up working out good that way. At least it has been working out good that way. I think once again here, this is a tough matchup as far as to the assist here at home. I think he's going to have a great shot once again to hit this under. I think it's going to be tight. I think he'll probably get 4 or 5 assists. I definitely think it could be tight, but more often than not, he has been hitting the under. He's averaging around 10 potential assists per game over those last 10 games. So it could be tight, but I do like the fact that the Pelicans, for one, are playing much improved defense of late. They've been even better, even more so of late. So I like seeing that. I think the Pelicans could get after it here defensively. Like I said, Pelicans third in defensive rating over the last 10 games. I like seeing stuff like that. Not allowing any easy buckets. And, this is a point guard line. I'd probably be more, concerned. But the fact that it's, coming from the power forward position. I know they run a lot of their offense through Banchero, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of different guys that could distribute the ball on the Magic. That's just kind of how they operated there. Franz Wagner, obviously Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, guys like that. So, they don't really have a point guard, a pure point guard on this team. So, once again, I just think the matchup is just too hard here for Banchero, and I think he hits this under. So, love it there for number 3 pick, guys. Got Paolo Banchero under 5.5 assists here for the Orlando Magic, plus 100 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 4, we're tapping into our value plays now, guys. We got Fred VanVleet, 4+ made threes here for the Houston Rockets, plus 210 odds on FanDuel. So once again, this is a full unit, just like our other plays. We don't mix it up here. We're doing a full unit on this. He's averaging 11.8 3-point attempts in his last 5 games versus the Chicago Bulls. I love seeing stuff like that. In an earlier game this season, he attempted 14, and believe it or not, I had his 4 threes that day, and he hit 3. He was 3 for 14. I was not deterred, though, honestly. I came away from that thinking we were on the right side of that bet. I had 4 threes. I think that might have just been on my own. I don't even think I put that out as a channel play, but here, I like the fact that, for one, he's at home, which is definitely better for us as far as that goes. He was on the road in that contest. We've seen VanVleet hit the over in 3 of his last 5 versus the Bulls with logs of 5, 6, 1, 7, and 3. Really what's going to be key, I think, guys, it'd be great if VanVleet comes out and hits 1 or 2 of his first couple threes. That's going to really be the key to this bet. You just don't want to see him behind the 8 ball. Because obviously he can just start throwing up bricks. But I love the value of him getting 4, especially, without Sengun in there. I think, more of the volume has to shift to VanVleet, Green, guys like this. These guys are relied on more to score. That's a great matchup. The Bulls allowing the 3rd most threes to point guards over the last 15 games. They allow the most threes in the NBA overall on the road. They allow a lot of threes, which I love seeing that. We've seen him hit this over in 4 of his last 6 home games, hitting 3+ in all 6 home games. So, like I said, a lot of value here. I think you can honestly even take him to hit 5. I think there's a great chance he hits 5. I almost took him to hit 5. But we're going to go with 4. I still like the plus 210 here. Him to hit 3 is like minus 130. To give you guys an idea. So it's juiced on the over for him hitting 3. Like I said, I really think he hits 4 today, though. So love it there, guys, for number 4 pick. We got Fred VanVleet, 4+ threes here for the Houston Rockets, plus 210 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 5, we got Kyrie Irving, 8+ assists here for the Dallas Mavericks, plus 450 odds on FanDuel. Yeah, I know Doncic is playing today. He just had 16 assists last game. Kyrie Irving had 3 assists. I get it. Let me explain why I like this. For one, the Jazz are allowing the 2nd most assists to shooting guards over the last 15 games, the 3rd most assists to point guards over the last 15 games. We covered this yesterday with Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey was a shooting guard. He got 8 assists. What I like about it is Kyrie Irving is going to have the ball in his hands tonight. It will happen. And I think he'll have some easy assist chances in the paint. To guys like Gafford and stuff like that. And hopefully, Doncic can also knock down shots off of passes from Irving. That's going to be key. He did not do that the other day. Now, the reason Kyrie Irving had just 3 assists, he had 10 potential assist opportunities, but just 3 assists. So 3 for 10. I don't think you'll see that type of conversion rate again. I would like to see him bump, his potential assist up to about 13 this game, which I think has a better shot at happening. Jazz obviously a pretty fast-paced team, and like I said, a pretty loose defense on the interior. And I think Irving, could definitely have more potential to get more potential assists in this matchup here with the Jazz. Why I've liked this, though, I've seen Irving hit 8+ assists in 3 of his last 4 games, so he didn't get it last game. He got it in his previous 3. 2 of those with Doncic. Both of those being at home versus Golden State and Denver, where he hit 9 plus assists actually. So he cleared this line rather easily. And like I said, recently we've seen Josh Giddey hit 8, and then before that we saw Anthony Edwards hit 8 as well from the shooting guard position. So from the wing, might just be able to find some better looks, and the value is crazy here, guys. Plus 450 is absolutely wild, right? If we hit this, we're going to make almost 5 units. This will literally, if we just hit this play, I believe this would give us a winning day. Just hitting this one play. That's why I like the value of it. This is part of my strategy. Like it or hate it, feel free to take his line at 5.5 or 4.5. You're more than welcome to take that as well. It's completely up to you. I'm putting a full unit on this and playing it at 8 because I really have a feeling he's going to get 8. I know it's whatever, but like I said, he's averaging over 10 potential assists over his last 10 games. He still averaged 10 potential assists last game. His teammates just didn't knock down shots for him. So I still like seeing that. Meanwhile, on the other side, you saw Doncic get 16 assists on 20 potential assists. If they both get the same conversion rate, Irving would have had 8 assists. 8 out of 10 would be 80%. 16 out of 20 is 80%. So hopefully that happens here today for Irving. I think it's definitely going to get 10 potential assists. Hopefully he gets more than that, but he's still going to have a chance to cash either way. So do love it there, guys, for number 5 pick. We got Kyrie Irving, 8 plus assists here for the Dallas Mavericks, plus 450 odds on FanDuel. All right, guys, that's it for our picks. We're going to put our For the Sweet parlay up on the screen. This one today is plus 11,517 odds. Just a 20th of a unit on it, guys. Nothing crazy. We're not trying to get wild here. I'm just putting $5 on this. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get angry. All that good stuff, guys. Just $5 to have some fun. Honestly, guys, I love the strategy so far. I got people hating on it from every which side. I really don't care. If people don't like making money, that's your thing. I don't know what to tell you. I know there's a lot of people that do like it, and I'm definitely getting people that don't like it, and I don't understand it. We've put out 2 of our best unit days in quite some time, and that was my whole goal with this, is I'm trying to break us out of a funk and trying to get us in with some winning momentum. That's exactly what we're trying to do, and I absolutely love it so far. I'm going to continue to do it. I did put in some more one-to-one plays today, though, but like I said, I'm still going to go for value. Like I said, you guys are free to play this however you want to play it. You guys don't have to exactly copy everything that I do. You guys can do, like, if you guys want to take Kyrie for 6 assists, you can do that. You want to take Van Vliet for 3 threes, you can do that. It's just, for example, you guys don't have to do it the exact way I do it. I'm just telling you how I'm doing it and how I want to do it. And we have potential to make crazy units now in these days as well, and have a lot more fun. The Josh Giddey assist cash that last night was such a good feeling. Hitting plays like that is so much fun, and I really enjoy it. So it's my style of betting, and I had some guys say yesterday, you're just putting these picks out for you. These don't help people make solid picks. Well, if you don't like making money, I guess that's your thing. And we ended up making 2 units yesterday, almost 3 units, or almost 4 units the day before that. I don't know what to tell you, bro. You gotta live your life. And also, you're more than welcome to take these plays dumbed down, which a lot of people will do, which is completely up to you. It's your decision. It's not my decision. I'm not behind your account. So run this however you guys want. I appreciate all of you guys for all the support. You guys absolutely rock. Let's have a great day in the NBA. We got our March Madness Best Bets video out for today as well, so check that out. I have that pinned here at the end of this video. Outside of that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace out.